Hi, my name is Ayola,
My name is S.L.K.
I go by the name Olarinwaju Gregory, aka Larry J.
and this is my confession.
And this is my confession.
This is my confession. Confession.
So, while I was in year one school, I studied biochemistry, by the way. And it was really tough for me because, I'm an actor and a singer now, so you could tell how biochemistry would have been for me. And we were supposed to have an impromptu test the next day. I spent a lot of time in the choir room. I was attracted to things like that. And this test was supposed to happen the next day, and it was chemistry. We were about a couple months into lectures. So you can imagine the first test, we had covered over 10 topics. I started studying from 7 a.m. and please believe, no break. I was just reading from 7 a.m. The test was supposed to happen 4 p.m. the next day. I was reading from 7 a.m. to about 2:30 p.m. the next day. I didn't sleep overnight. Please believe I'm not lying about it. It truly happened. So all I did was from the books, went in the shower, changed, and went straight to the exam hall. Long story short, the result came out. And I thought I had 40 over 40. But the problem with the grade is that they put the 0 before the 4. I don't know if it was an error, but they put 0.4 over 40. So that's how I failed my first test in chemistry. And my solace was in the fact that everybody failed except 1 or 2 people. And then let me also now add that even when I got to the class for the exam, I still cheated. So I still failed because I knew I was going to take my result home. It was 0.4 over 40, so I put a 0 after the 0.4 on top, and they put a 0 before the 0.4, so it looked like that was how the teacher graded 0.40 over 0.40. And I went home. And you didn't ask me for this. That's what I did for my NECO as well. Right? I went to check and I had D7. But of course, we could not take that. Everybody was looking off a board at your exam center. So when I got home, I just fabricated grades. I showed my dad. So it was not bad. I can't remember telling him that that's what I did, and I hope he doesn't watch this, but that's what I did. Then the result now came out and we sent home. And I was like, I was also like, what's all this? But I had this and this. I said, yes, you showed me, yeah. What's all this? They have changed, blah, blah, blah. But thankfully, I didn't need that exam result because I'd already done WAEC and I passed that one. So that's how I'm able to enter school, graduate. That's my confession.
Something happened back then when I was in school and everybody thought that I disappeared. A cultist slapped somebody in my presence. He did not consign me. It's not my consignment. But because the person they slap is my friend, me and my friend will now beat the boy. He now say he's coming. Me too, I say be coming. What can you do? Do your worst. He now brought 5 people. They now brought out gun. I now told them that if they burn you, well, shoot. If you shoot and it does not enter, we use the gun and shoot you too. So they now turn around and cock the gun. One of them shot up, but before they turn around back, me, I was not there again. So they were now just wounding everybody and scattering everywhere because they were looking for one boy and his roommates that caused wahala. But to God be the glory, they caught my roommate, they beat the hell out of him. They almost shot him. But me, that started the fight. My God is a merciful God. I ran inside the bush. He led to another person's compound. I carried their hijab. I wore it. I entered the street. I walked away. And everybody was saying, Lanre disappear, Lanre disappear, Lanre disappear. I told them that it's the juju that my grandfather gave me that he used to disappear. But in real life, he's run that I run. So my confession is that I did not disappear that day. I run for my life. In case you went to my school that time and you heard the gist that I disappeared. This is the confession. I did not disappear. I ran for my life because I saw the person that is holding something bigger than my grandfather.
Myself and my friend, we went to get the costing for something, and we had a successful meeting. Well, not so successful, as you will later find out. From the meeting place, he said we should go and pick his wife because he drove. I didn't drive, so we went in his car. On our way to going to pick his wife, I felt some form of sensation, but it wasn't sweet. It was a terrible sensation in my body. I made this feeling known to him, and he told me that I should relax and so I sat in front, spread, and I kind of freed myself, and I felt better. Unknown to me, his wife was not going alone. They were going to pick other people too. So not only did I vacate the front seat that was more spacious, there were other people with me too at the back. So I had to cluster myself again, and this sensation worsened with the mind that we will get home very soon. There was this traffic that we encountered while going, and my mind was that maybe very soon we'll get on the free road. But the traffic was not relenting. I would have been able to hold it. We got on Third Mainland Bridge, and all I heard was "ah" from my friend's wife. Then we asked, she said she checked the map and it would take 2 hours. It would take 2 hours to get home. Psychologically, I lost it. And you know how the psyche links to other parts of the body. I lost it. I could not hold myself. They said, "What is wrong?" Because I've been keeping it a secret. It's only me and my friend that knew. His wife did not even know something was wrong. Then we kept on moving. Then, all of a sudden, I had to open the door because I was losing consciousness. I felt like I was going to die. I started walking. As in, I opened the door. They asked me, "What is wrong?" I said, Everything is wrong with me right now." I was walking on Third Mainland Bridge near the water. People thought I wanted to jump. People outside. I saw a fan. That fan thought I was having an attack and I wanted to jump down. So she came down. She didn't know what was wrong with me. I said I wanted to faint. They said, "What is going on?" I could not hold it anymore. I said I want to shit. Then right there and then on Third Mainland, you don't know who your friends are until you want to shit. And you're on Third Mainland Bridge. They used the car to cover me. They opened the door such that I could not cover. But this girl that waved at me, when she heard that I wanted to shit, she ran back to her friends and they started laughing, and she entered the car and they drove off. But my friend stood by me. They got me nylon right in the middle of Third Mainland Bridge. They covered me, but his wife had to face the back. I've never been that humiliated in my life. I've never been that embarrassed. And I opened the nylon, and it was a bittersweet experience. I was relieved, but people were passing, and I did it right there, and I dropped it on Third Mainland Bridge. I would like to sincerely apologize to all the Loma people that are taking care of Third Mainland Bridge at that time. Thank you so much, because you saved my life. And to my friend that day, thank you so much.